Hi Aries, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your October 2021 monthly tarot forecast. This is a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If you are a cross watcher, you definitely may be able to resonate with some of these messages. So, Aries, I did just have number 12, conclusion, flip out. And so I'm starting out this month with pulling your overall guidance card at the start of the reading. So we do have number 12, conclusion. So this jumped out for you right away. And then we also have number 20, fulfillment. So something is coming to a close, Aries. So this is really positive. And some of you could be celebrating that. This is very positive. Very nice. Let's stick these here. All right, let's see what the tarot says for Aries, please. Looking at the month of October for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And if you are not subscribed, guys, please do subscribe. I do appreciate it. If you could also give this video a thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate that. All of the decks that you are seeing me use today, they are listed below along with the links for purchasing them if you are interested. What does the sign of Aries have coming up in the month of October, please? Aries. Nine of Wands. Okay. Crossed by the Ace of Cups. Okay, at your foundation we have the Three of Swords. Okay, in the recent past, we have the Five of Swords. Aries, for the month of October, please. What does the sign of Aries have coming up? We have the Three of Pentacles crowning you. We have the Lovers in the near future. Position of your power, we have the Eight of Pentacles. How others are viewing you, we have the Hermit. Okay, hopes and fears for Aries, please. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles. Sorry, I'm trying to get these all situated. Okay, so now we just need a final outcome for Aries. So this will be energy that you experience at the end of October going into November for Aries. What is the outcome for Aries, please? Strength. Okay. The overall energy is, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Very nice. So, it starts out a little rocky, not gonna lie. For many of you, this is past energy. I see healing coming in and new opportunities, and we have a conclusion here that many of you are definitely going to be celebrating. You have fulfillment, and we see the glass of wine there. We have the Ace of Cups here. And so some of you are definitely going to be celebrating. Okay, let's see. Ace of Pentacles, we have the Page of Wands. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, the Hanging Man. So this is news. This is news coming in. but this is something you've been waiting for. So it's really good news. Page of Wands. So you have an opportunity here. So there's a conclusion, something's wrapping up, but then you have a new blessing here, a new beginning. For some of you, it could be a new job or a lump sum of money. Something new here that you're starting. But you know, some of you actually may be exhausted from this past situation. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands crossed by the Ace of Cups. So right at the start of October, Aries. Definitely the first week. This is you needing to recharge. Definitely. For some of you, maybe you need a break. This could be from work. Maybe you need some you time. We do have the Hermit here. So yeah, that's really what I'm getting, is you need to recharge. You're exhausted from some sort of past matter. Some of you may even feel wounded. But you are healing. You are healing. And as far as you manifesting something brand new, I mean, this is something you've been waiting on. For some of you, this is something that you maybe refused to give up on in the past. Nine of Wands is you persevering. But I do see the heartache prior. Three of Swords. Some sort of loss, some sort of heartache. But with the Three of Swords, you know, this could be an old wound. Some old pain that you're carrying around. For some of you, this is love coming in, but I think that you're definitely not super open to this right at the start of the month. No, I definitely see you very guarded, Aries. Some of you are afraid to get hurt. There's some old pain. There's an old wound that still needs to completely heal. And so if you do have a new love interest, coming in, you're definitely afraid of getting hurt. Definitely. But I see possibilities. Now, I am definitely reading for some Aries where you have multiple new beginnings coming in for yourself. For some of you, this is a new job, or it is money coming in. It's something financial. And then for others, this can be new love as well. Or for those of you that had a falling out, maybe you broke it off with someone. Mercury is in retrograde. They definitely could be trying to come back in. We see you very guarded, but you know, they may be telling you that they want to work on it now, because we have the Three of Pentacles crowning you. In the recent past, we do have the Five of Swords. So there definitely could have been an argument prior. There could have been some, you know, very hurtful words that were exchanged. Five of Swords can be someone playing games. So, I mean, if you are trying again with a particular person, maybe this person is going to reach out to you, possibly apologize. Someone may be willing to work on it now. I think that you still need some you time. From whatever this was in the past, I see you definitely exhausted. Maybe some of you are overdoing it at work. I could even be reading for some Aries where maybe you work multiple jobs. But energy that you have coming up around the second week, we have the Lovers. So for a few of you, this is only a few of you, so take what resonates, leave the rest. This is a love triangle. This is a a three-party situation. And if it's not a love triangle, it's something involving three or more people, because we have the Three of Pentacles, this Five of Swords, Three of Swords at your foundation. We have the Lovers here. So a decision is needed. You could be choosing, Aries, between a new love and maybe the past person. Do you try one more time with this past person who has already wounded you? There could have been some sort of betrayal here. Or do you move forward with the new? Now, with conclusion coming out and fulfillment, some of you are actually going to go with the new. It may take you a moment, but I mean, for some of you, this is you going with the new. But you might not actually make that decision until at least the second week, because this is the challenge here, the Ace of Cups right at the start of the month. You may work with this person because we have the Three of Pentacles crowning you. We have the Eight of Pentacles in the position of your power. A Gemini, a Virgo, or possibly even a Leo may be significant. But if you have to make a decision, and I mean, this could be in regards to love, Aries. I mean, you could be trying to put it off here. Some of you are throwing yourself into your work. You could be avoiding making a decision. And, you know, if you resonate with that, it's because you've been hurt in the past. So you're afraid of getting hurt again with the Three of Swords at the foundation. And so you could be avoiding this person or making this decision. Instead, maybe throwing yourself into your work and maybe hermiting, because we have the Hermit here. And this is in the position of how others are viewing you. And so some of you are still taking a break from a relationship. And maybe trying to figure out, you know, do you want to try one more time? You know, that's going to be different for all of you. Some of you, at the end of October, I do see you holding back. Especially when it comes to an ex. I see you holding back. In the hopes and fears, we have the Four of Pentacles. If this is not you, this can be someone that you're dealing with. Maybe you're trying to reconcile with somebody. For those of you that resonate like that and you're worried that they're going to hold back. And then we have Strength. Energy going into November, which is you being very patient, staying calm. Let's do some clarifying, but I really feel like for some of you, this could be a new possibility with a Leo. I have very strong Virgo here. Virgo, Leo, possibly Gemini, possibly an earth sign. But some of you may hold back from maybe an ex or someone who broke your heart, who's maybe trying to come back in. And if you have a new possibility in front of you, maybe a more solid possibility, that could be really where you're putting your focus. That and then work. For many of you, if you don't resonate On the love front, this is you very focused on your work. And there could have been a loss in the past. I see you needing a rest. And I see you manifesting new beginnings. All right, let's take a look at the Five of Swords, which is in the recent past for Aries. What is the Five of Swords, please, for Aries? Okay, let's look at the Lovers. Let's see. Please clarify the Lovers. Now, for a few of you, a contract is significant. When it comes to work, there could be something you are negotiating. You could be working with others on something. For those of you that are retired, this could be working with friends or family on a project. Not Lovers. Let's take a look at the Three of Swords at your foundation, please, for Aries. Okay. And let's take a look at this Eight of Pentacles. Wow, okay. And let's take a look at Strength, please, for Aries. Wow, okay. And there's the Tower. So for a few of you, this is you working on a home. This is you literally maybe working on your house, fixing up your house. Could be working on a property that you're buying for some of you. Don't overdo it. But first I'm going to come over here because looking at this Eight of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Swords. So with this Tower, this Ten of Swords, the Three of Swords at your foundation, there definitely could have been an ending. That could be the conclusion. But if you resonate with that, we see new opportunities. There could have been a loss of a job or a promotion, something like that with this combination. Some of you may have been working multiple jobs, and so you still may be employed, but this could be the ending to a job. Maybe you were juggling and you couldn't juggle, anymore, Aries, because we have the Two of Pentacles here with the Three of Swords. So you may have had to drop one of these pentacles here. Maybe it became too much, because we definitely see a conclusion. We definitely see something leaving your life. And if it's not a job, if you are older, could be a project, something that you invested a lot of time, a lot of energy into, and maybe things didn't go as planned. If there was some sort of ongoing conflict, this is coming to an end. So some of you may have something legal that's been ongoing that actually could be coming to an end. We have the World here. So if you were dealing with a shady character or some sort of conflict, it's finishing up, it's completing. Now this is interesting. With the Lovers, we have the Hanged Man. So those of you that do have a new love interest, or an ex that is, trying to return, there could be something that you're learning at this time. I see you learning. I see you learning. And so you definitely are gaining a fresh perspective here at this time. waiting on that promotion, that new job. I do see it coming in, so just, you know, keep working hard, which we see you doing. Eight of Pentacles, so now you have the Eight of Pentacles twice. So if you did lose a job, if there was a shakeup, because we have the Tower here, if there was a shakeup, for many of you, I think you're in a good place. I think that some of you were juggling in the past, and things may have became, you know, just too much. So you had to drop something here. But let's pull you some additional guidance cards. And then for others, I feel like there's a property. You're working really hard. There could be a property you're working on, or again, some sort of project, something you're working on here with others. Okay, Aries, additional guidance for Aries. Some of you helping maybe a loved one here in October. This could be someone older. For some of you, someone actually could be recovering. There could have been a surgery or something like that in the past. Okay, interesting, Aries. All right, let's look at your love life. I mean, that's just really interesting to come up. Let's see. Aries looking at their love life for October. Wow. Okay, well, Mercury is in retrograde, so I mean, this is a theme that I'm seeing. All right, let's pull one more card looking at your relationship. Aries for October, please. All right, and with this deck here, Aries, this is looking at what you need to let go of in the month of October. You have free will, so of course you don't have to take this advice, but this is looking at what you need to let go of in October for Aries, please. I mean, all of these cards really go hand in hand. I go where you go, Aries. I go where you go. And then we also have give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So for some of you, this could be a family member. You know, maybe a family member has been recovering. Someone could have had surgery in the past. So this could be you going where your family member is at. Take it how it resonates. It's not always romantic. But for others, you are reconciling. This is love. You may take a moment. Some of you are taking a break here in October, but eventually you may give in to this person. And if you are coming together at the start of the month, or maybe you came back together recently, we see you guarded, that's for sure. You start the month with the Nine of Wands. And it could be that you guys have some trust issues. It says transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So for some of you, there's some trust issues that you have to work through. And this could be you, Aries. I mean, you have strength here. You have the Four of Pentacles. You have the Nine of Wands. This could be you holding back emotionally. You know, maybe there could be like intimacy issues for some of you. Someone doesn't want to maybe give completely, but you may give this person another chance. Others, there could be something you have to accept in order to move forward with this relationship. And looking at what you need to let go of. If you don't release the arrow, your aim is all for nothing. Aim straight and shoot the arrow. So maybe for some of you, you have been trying to manifest. We see you invested, that's for sure. You've been working very hard on something. You're invested in something. For some of you, it's someone. But maybe you haven't completely maybe followed through with something, or you haven't given your all. And I mean, this could be emotionally with what we see here. If you don't release the arrow, your aim is all for nothing. Aim straight and shoot the arrow. If you don't shoot the arrow, I mean, so maybe some of you, you've put a lot of time and energy into something, but when you get very close to, you know, that finish line there, you may buckle. For some of you, maybe under pressure. This could be an emotional issue. You may not follow through. So this is something you need to work on, especially those of you where you are trying again. Maybe work on your trust issues. All right, guys, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure that you are subscribed. All right, guys, have a great month.